Families of the estimated 240 hostages kidnapped by Hamas have been waiting for 49 days, hoping for the safe return of their loved ones. Yesterday, some families' prayers were answered when 24 hostages were released, but many others are still waiting in anguish for good news to come. Boaz Atzili is one of them. His cousin, 49-year-old Aviv, and Aviv's wife, Liat Atzili, are both presumed hostages after their home in Israel's kibbutz Nizor was burned to the ground by Hamas. As reported in the Times of Israel, Aviv was fending off terrorists while his wife hid in the safe room of their home during the October 7th attack. Joining me now, Boaz Atzili, political scientist at American University, whose cousin Aviv and his cousin's wife Liat are presumed to be held as hostages in Gaza. Boaz, thank you for being here. I know that you do share the joy in the release of those hostages that were sent home to Israel yesterday. More expected to be released today, but I'm sure you're praying that those that are released today include your cousin and your cousin's wife. Tell our viewers how excruciating it's been to have to wait and hear if perhaps your loved ones get to come home.
Yeah, I feel so many emotions at the same time, scared and hopeful and happy and sad at the same time. So I know that my cousin Aviv would not be returning in this part of the deal, at least, because no men are included in this. And Liat was not released yesterday, but we are really, really hoping that she will in the next few days. Liat is an American citizen, and President Biden mentioned that there will be 3 American citizens among those who released in the next few days. But I'm also, I'm so happy especially for the families of the children that were released yesterday. And I hope that there will be more today, and grandmothers, and so that's very, very much mixed emotions.
Boaz, have you heard anything from the Israeli government about the location or the safety of your cousin and his wife?
We don't know anything about the location or safety. The last we know is that Aviv's phone was geolocated into the Gaza Strip. We heard nothing from them, and that's something really important that I hope the international community will put more pressure on the Hamas to at least allow to publish a list of hostages and what's the situation, and to allow the Red Cross access to visit them and check on them, because we don't even know if they are alive or not.
Yeah, Boaz, in the prior segment, I was speaking to a former CIA analyst about the fact that Palestinian Islamic Jihad actually has custody of some of the hostages that were taken on October 7th. Do you have a concern that perhaps Hamas does not have your cousin and his wife in custody, and that perhaps it's complicated in terms of this hostage return because other factions like Palestinian Islamic Jihad may actually have your cousin and his wife at this time?
Yeah, of course, I have this concern. We don't know, nobody knows, and Hamas doesn't publish their list or other organizations. But I do believe that Hamas has strong enough control of the Gaza Strip that they can, if they actually want, get a hold of all the hostages.
Talk about some of the dialogue that you have had with the Israeli government. There was a lot of pressure, obviously, from not only you and others and from the international community to try to work on some way to get these hostages home. How do you feel about this agreement that was reached to have this ceasefire in order to facilitate the return of the hostages?
Yeah, I think that's the right way. I think, I hope and wish that we could get all the hostages back, but some is better than nothing, and anybody that we can get back is good, and any price is worth it. Any price. And it's also good that we can get food and water and medical aid to civilian Palestinians. That is also good. So I think this is a good deal. The fact that there is an option to extend it, more ceasefire and more Palestinian prisoners released for more Israeli hostages, that's also good. I really hope that they can get all of them back home. All of them have families that are waiting for them.
Boaz, as we say goodbye to each other, if Aviv and Liat could hear you now, what would you like them to hear from you?
I like them to hear that their kids, the three young adult kids that are in the picture there, they're waiting eagerly for them to come back. And I also want to say one more thing, that in the end, there are two nations here in this small land, and until everybody accept that and find a way to live in peace together, we'll have this kind of bloodshed, and that's got to stop. That's got to stop.
Boaz Atzili, we will also pray for the safe return of your cousin Aviv and your cousin's wife Liat. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your voice.
Thank you, Katie.